People definitely know what NASCAR is in New Zealand, but you wouldn't find many people that follow it here. We'd never worked on a campaign of this size. The project involved a Japanese car brand, an American advertising agency, and Resn in New Zealand to collaborate based around the culture of NASCAR. It was a weird combination.
With our Sponsorfire campaign, our goal was really to connect with our NASCAR fans. NASCAR is very much an American sport. Initially, there was a lot of resistance to Toyota going into NASCAR. Part of that was just the acceptance from the fans. So we went to our advertising agency partner, Saatchi & Saatchi, and working with them, we realized that we had to come up with something that really engaged fans.
The goal was to create a campaign to make people aware of the Toyota brand through the NASCAR sport. The campaign really came out of this idea of, well, let's allow fans to design their own race car and then vote on it, and actually their design would go on the race car.
Resn is a band of digital misfits that push the boundaries of what people are comfortable with interactivity. Toyota Sponsorfire was an idea that came to us from Saatchi & Saatchi.
You got the wheel lock up in here.
So we pitched for it and they loved it.
It was a full-on, 3D render in Flash. It was pretty much spot on to what we were looking for.
When we first said, okay, let's basically make Photoshop inside of Flash and do that across a 3D model and have that model be able to drive around instantly, I'm pretty sure someone turned around here and said, shut up. Let's just keep it simple. And then everyone said, no, simple's not what we do.
The toolset from Adobe was fundamental to what we were able to achieve, really. Flash allowed us to build this 3D car and make this website. We had a very sort of short time frame to do this, like 6 weeks. We had this whole 3D thing that you could actually revolve around. You could lay the graphics on it, and we even got it so you could actually drive the car around.
I don't think there would have been any way to create this website without them. Flash was the only thing which could pull together the audio, the animation, the illustrations, the logic, and also get the website out to the greatest number of users.
The launch came out with the spots through the Daytona 500, and not even halfway through the race, we already started seeing fans signing up.
Every time I went to the website, every hour, you're like, boom, whole new gallery pages, It was quite incredible.
Initially, when we started this project, we were thinking over the course of a season we'd have about 15,000 registered users. We surpassed that on the first day that the site was live. After our first commercial ran, I think we were around between 32 and 35,000 registered users within one day. And it just continued to climb from there.
And from that point, it sort of went viral.
We definitely look at the numbers and the metrics of things. We run Omniture, and the first week we had around 380,000 site views.
To have that type of traffic and that brand engagement is really invaluable to us.
The entries were quite fascinating. There were a lot of American flags, lots of dogs, lots of cats.
Marriage proposals through the designs of the cars.
And people were making not one car, they were making like 5, 10, 15, 20 vehicles.
We even had like fans doing screen captures of their car on the website, doing donuts, and actually sending those videos out to all of their friends on Facebook.
The person who won was a grandma. She had designed a car for her grandchild who had an illness, and that was amazing.
This whole campaign and this project was definitely a success for Toyota and Saatchi.
We continue to be just amazed at how much it has generated for us. I mean, how much involvement from the fans.
I was just stoked to be involved in such a uniquely creative project.
It was a huge personal success, not just for myself obviously, but for all the people here at Resn. Just sort of been on a bit of a high.